Am I live? Oh, God. Am I live? Oh, Lord, I hit the live button. I didn't even know I was live, guys. I am so out of it. Hey, guys, I didn't even know the live button. I'm trying to see about blocking shade. What's good with my peeps? I did not know I hit the live button. Oh, God, hold on. Hold on, I'm trying to block shade over here. Hello, hello. Hey, Broken Matrix, what's good? How y'all doing today? I'm trying to block the shade. I'm gonna make some shade, so hold on. Hold on, guys. So that I can see. How you guys doing? Hey! Can y'all see? I'm trying to hide. Just had, guys, I did not realize how, can y'all hear me? I feel like I'm talking smothered, but y'all know why my mouth is covered up, right? Because my tooth is gone. Hello, hello, Charity. How you doing? Guys, I did not realize how traumatized I was about my doggone tooth. Hold on, it's starting to rain. This is crazy. Hold on. It's starting to rain. What do you want to do, y'all? How y'all guys doing today? Let me roll up a little bit. Oh, I'm trying to catch it. Okay. Maybe this will give me some privacy. All right. So, I'm not coughing to be funny. I'm not. Hold on for a minute. Guys, I do not know how traumatized I was about this tooth in my mouth, okay? Um, I can understand that you would have me. I don't want to say anything and be tested by the Lord. Right, Charity? Right. So I'm gonna let you guys kind of sneak peek because I know some people didn't believe that I actually lost my tooth, and I did. Where I work, I cannot say too much. I'm glad you got a sense of humor. I can't say too much, but okay. So I went to the doctor's office, and guys, on that last video, I literally, you see it? I literally threw on something, okay? And I didn't know all the chi-chis was out like that. I did not know all the chi-chis was out. So excuse me, okay? Um, Guys, I thought I was getting my CT scan today, right? And hold on for a minute. I literally thought I was getting a CT scan today, and it wasn't. So I went to the doctor's office. They was definitely shut up, Broken Matrix. You're too much. Um, so and then I'm like, nobody told me nothing. Y'all, this is my like sweater, okay? And I washed it the other day and I let it dry flat, but I just threw it in the closet and I'm rushing to go to the doctor's office. You know how you hit the shower real quick and then you put on some clothes just to go to the doctor. I was gonna have to do a CT scan, meaning you have to take all your clothes off. I threw y'all holes all in the doggone sweater. Nobody told me nothing. I'm in there looking. They probably feel so sorry for us, sister. They probably felt sorry for me, y'all. I was just in here, like, I have been so sensitive, like, shedding a tear, okay? So, I went to the doctor's office, guys, and I get in there thinking that I'm getting ready to do a CT scan or whatever. So I get to the doctor's office, and they're like, Oh, we don't do CT scans here. I'm already, I'm already on one. I'm already upset. Okay. And for you guys that don't know why I'm upset, let me give you a sneak peek. I'm gonna hide it because y'all not gonna see. Ooh, this little girl cute. This little girl cute. He got him a cute over here. I show y'all. Let me show y'all this woman here. I wish I looked like this. I wish I looked like that. I wish my arms was tight like that. She cute, y'all. He got him a little cute little girlfriend. Head, little boy. He got him a little. I wish my arms was tight like that. These 50-year-old arms here. These loose in the goose. These everything loose, baby, when you get up there. But she tight. Okay, so let me calm down. Y'all, this is a sneak peek. You will never see this again. Okay. Because people don't think I'm for real. I got kicked in the face and my front tooth is gone. All right. Let me see how I want to do this. I want to do this. Oh, my fan is broke. Okay, see? Y'all see it? It's not there. It's not there. So, I'm about to put it in a few minutes because I brought me some, so that I can talk to you guys. I brought me some Sixadent with me and the tooth. So I don't know. I'm going to put it in later or whatever. But, so I get to the doctor's office, y'all, and they say, we don't do CT scans here. I'm like, okay, I'm thinking, because if you know, everything be happening crazy when you are in the program, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So, my blood pressure goes sky high. Say it ain't so. Did you see it, Charity? Did you see it? Did you see the gap? I look like I am from the Kentucky mountains, hillbilly edition, okay? So, my blood pressure, it shoots up. And so I'm like, okay, the first year, actually, didn't seem like he believed what was going on. I guess because my face wasn't just bulging out in different areas. And, hey, Martina Show. Martin Show. Is that Martin Show? Martin Show. Hey, chocolate dark skin. Hey. So, guys, so they hand me this paperwork, right? And they were like, well, go ahead and sign this and have a seat, but we don't do. And so I instantly paused. I said, let me read everything, okay? Because y'all told the last doctor said I was going for a CT scan to see about the multiple fractures. My tooth themselves out since this incident. And if y'all could do me a favor and hit the thumbs up as you enter the chat, I would so appreciate it. Shout out to Ringo TV. That's what's up. Ringo building? Is Ringo in the building? I didn't see Ringo. Is he in the building? But yeah, shout out to Ringo TV. That brother sure enough helped the sister out, clarifying my name, getting it back on track. Much, much love. Freedom is outside. What's good? Freedom is outside. So, I get in there, blood pressure sky high. I'm not signing nothing until I talk to somebody because I'm thinking I'm supposed to be laying getting my face scanned. And so the workman's lady come out, and let me say first and foremost, even if you're not being harassed by the government, community stalking, any of that, you have to be an advocate for yourself, right? In healthcare situations, okay? in healthcare situations, you have to advocate for yourself. And Ringo exposed Mark the Messenger. Oh yeah, yeah. I've been keeping up with the stuff that's going on these streets, on these internet. So I just lost train of thought. Let me get it back together. Um, didn't sign anything. I'm like, somebody got to come talk to me, right? So a black nurse came out, and I was going to say, you have to be an advocate for yourself in healthcare situations, okay? So the black lady comes out, and she's talking to me, and so I just pull the mask, y'all, because on there, on my paperwork, I can't tell y'all everything, but the way it was written was like minor, right? So I pulled the mask down so she could see, and she was like, "Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna take you in the back in a few minutes, blah 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 blah." And I was like, "Okay." So she takes me in the back, and she takes my blood pressure. She said, "Do you have high blood pressure?" I'm like, "No, no. What's good? What's good? What is that? Yo, you ain't trending part two." Why the mask is COVID back? No, the mask is to hide my face because my tooth is missing. Okay, this is part of my follow up. I have no front tooth. Okay, so she takes me back, and I'm sitting there, and I'm telling her it feel like nobody's taking this yada yada yada, but y'all, this doctor came in. And I'm sitting there, and I'm talking to the doctor. The doctor is. I'm gonna put my tooth in a minute. Y'all. The doctor comes in, and he's talking to me. He's doing the exam and everything. And he said, "Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get you a CT scan, and we're gonna send you to dental for them to look at your teeth. And don't worry and everything like that." And if you were on my live stream, can I see? I just showed y'all the tooth. I just showed y'all. I'll show you one more again before I put it in, okay? Because people didn't believe yesterday that I actually lost my front tooth. I am a real person in this real life off of these YouTube streets. I am here I can't even talk. Documenting my journey here with what I've been going through, okay? But he said, we'll send you to dental and all of this and that and there. I see 12 people in the chat. Can I get 12 thumbs up? The thumbs up. Thank you, Charity. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And so, guys, that doctor was so doggone sweet and kind. And your mom, who would name their channel your mama? Like you're eating your mask. No, I'm holding it out so you can hear me talk. Okay. He was so nice and kind, and he was giving me words of encouragement to, don't be hasty in my decision to whether or not if my journey within the employment that I have. If I can get 12 thumbs up, I will show you the smile. Okay, smile please, smile please. I will show you when I get those thumbs up in the chat. Chat, get the thumbs up, get the thumbs up. You look good in your body. Thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So he was just saying, don't let this deter you. Don't let this, stretch. I want thumbs up on. You hit it, not in the chat, but let's get it on the board, okay? Let's get the thumbs up. Let's make it match, like they say, like YouTubers say, huh? Is something taking off your tooth? Is somebody taking off your tooth? It was accident at work. It was a workplace accident, and the tooth got knocked out. Well, it didn't get knocked out right then and there, but it got cracked, obviously, and it fell out later, the same within that same week. Okay, guys, within after the accident, basically. Okay, so that's what happened, and I was on my live stream yesterday talking about, working. Should I work? Should I come and talk to you guys? Thanks for putting thumbs up. Let's get it matching the people in the chat. We're going up and down 12. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And should I come and talk to you guys? Because I know the Most High has wanted me, just to you guys, I'm not a preacher. I want you guys to know I'm not a teacher. I just have had experiences in my life, and for the last part of my life, it's been mostly awakening and connecting to the Most High. And I just want to share my journey with you guys. And yes, sometimes it will be Bible verses and what I say. And I don't want the men out there who preach and teach to be offended when I say something, or the Most puts it on my heart to come talk to you, and I relay it to a Bible verse. I don't want to be hunted down. I don't want to be made to feel like I can't speak about the Most High because I'm a female. Okay, and so I come up off of speaking and saying anything, but I keep getting punished. It seems like because somebody out there, somebody wants to hear what I have to say, even if half of you guys are my ops, but my ops can get converted and turned around, and joy comes in the morning for them too, right? It's not too late, because we know when Yahweh Shai was on that, when he was hanging, when they hung him from that tree, there was ops beside him. You know what I'm saying? It was a thief and it was a liar. It was probably two thieves, but I'm going to say, because I can't stand a liar and a thief, right? And he had two ops hanging beside him at the moment of death. That's like you being on the block and there's a shootout. It's a shootout and y'all running, bullets flying everywhere. And you in the hood of the hoods, like they got out there in Denver, Colorado right now. The Venezuelans is taking over. You out there trying to protect your apartment complex because they taking over like it's the Carter out there. And you running and they shooting. And you running, and two ops is running right beside you because they were out of bullets, but bullets is flying everywhere. And one of the ops gets hit, the other one hitting the ankle. You done got hit. All three of y'all down on the ground, hiding, from the rest of the bullet spray. And the ops know that you good. You's a good guy. You just had hard times like they had hard times. But they know you got to connect up in heaven, right? Just like Yahweh Shai was on that dog on pole, and one of them ops turned to him and said, "You are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. You are the OG." That's what them ops, one of them, you are the OG, the real OG. You are King of Kings. You are the Lord of Lords. Remember when you crack that dough, when you go to heaven, get your glorified body, to come back with the army, to come back with the cavalry, remember me. The ops said that. Yeah, one of them ops said that, show did, on the deathbed, on the corner. They in Denver, Colorado, shooting up like they harder. And two of them ops beside the good guy, all three of them shot up. But one guy wanted forgiveness. Forgive me, my brother, for shooting you. We both black men, and we out here trying to get it in. Forgive me, my brother. The ops, forgive me. The ops, beside Yahweh Shai. You are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Forgive me when you crack that penthouse open and you get ready to come back with them spaceships, pick brother up. And Yahweh Shai looked at his brother, his ops, and he said to his brother, this day, the day we land on the corner bleeding out together, the day we here hanging on these poles together, you are my ops, but on this day, you are remembered in the kingdom. You are remembered in the kingdom. The ops got remembered in the kingdom before you have even been up on the roll to come plead your case. The ops that hung beside Yahweh Shai that was like, I'm tripping. I'm smooth tripping. This is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords. I'm tripping. Yo, remember me, my brother. King of Kings, Lord of Lords. I got you. The brothers that's on the corner shooting each other up right now. Looking over, all three of them laying on the doggone sidewalk bleeding now, and one of them say, look, I'm sorry. You are my brother. Forgive me. The ops is got his foot already in the dough. He in the backyard at the barbecue. They waiting on us. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Shoot. I don't even know how I got on that. Okay. Shoot. Them ops out there, somebody might turn around. You might turn around. My ops may just turn around watching me. Okay? I'm just telling y'all my journey. My journey here has not been easy on this planet. But I done came back for somebody. Even if it's one person. I don't know. I might can only reach you. The most time I punish me because I can only reach you through this doggone device. You're not here in Texas. You're not right beside me. But you watching. So you might hear my voice, and that's the only way I can reach you. And it might not be one, it might be two. But I need to come out here and speak to you. So my brothers who teach and preach, hallelujah, for me, reaching the masses, hallelujah. I am not a teacher. I'm not a preacher. I might be a prophet, though, because the might be giving me some visions and dreams. But I'm not going to call myself that, okay, because I don't want to answer if I'm wrong, okay, because they 10 times the punishment in that lake of fire over yonder, okay? So I won't proclaim myself to be that. But don't be offended if I got something to say. Most likely it's coming from above, but I'm not going to get on here and be like, the Most High done told me today to tell you all. No, that's not me. I'm not going to be on here doing that with you guys. Y'all can go on TikTok and see a plethora of folks doing that, telling y'all what the Most High done told them, and they know they lied. They better stop it, because that fire ain't no pump for an immortal soul, because you don't die. I don't care if you're going to the lake of fire. Your soul never dies. So think about that. So I'm not those people. I'm just here speaking. I might curse every now and again. You don't see me drinking some wine because I'm getting myself together for when Ty come back. Did you know he said he not drinking no wine until he come back to the party go down? Did you know that? Did you know that? The Most High is on party with us when he come back. He said he got the good stuff on the on the way. We can get it in. It's gonna be a party, y'all. Keep the party going. Okay? Since we got the lights up, this is why I'm here. The tooth is gone, my people, my peeps. I told y'all I wasn't playing with y'all. I am snaggled too. I look like I came from the shoot, like they done had me kidnapped in the Caucasus Mountain and knocked my doggone tooth out. But it is what it is. Y'all be with me on this journey. Yeah, damn. Yeah, that's what it is. I wasn't playing with y'all. I'm telling you like it is. This happened to me. And the work that I do, my heart is in it, but either I have to figure out how talents come on and talking with you all and working and continuing doing what I do until maybe that is not what I should do anymore. You know, I was in a field and I stayed a little too long. And I have to tell you a little bit of my personality. I'm hard headed. I'm stubborn. I've learned this about myself over the years being here, and so I also will prove a point to my detriment sometimes. Okay, and I stayed in a field, the entertainment field, a little too long. When I should have stayed with my own production, my own company, instead of moving into a corporation where the Most High placed me. I will always say the Most High placed me in the entertainment field in that area, time in my life where I worked there for seven plus years. And because I volunteered for 2 just to learn how to operate the board is what they call it in that field. Excuse me, to operate the board. And then I'm the type of person I like to, in a corporation, company, or job, I want to know from the what you would consider the lowest job title to the CEO. I want to know it all. That's just how I am. And I worked in that entertainment field a little too long, but I think I don't think, I know the Most High put me there because he had to show giants who he was. You see, we are looking through, people are passing through our lives for a reason. You meet people for a reason, and you're where you're at for a reason and a season. You understand? And I believe that I was in that corporation for that length of time because the enemy was there, and the enemy was destroying some of our people. Let me say that one more again. The enemy, and the enemy there, trust and believe. I didn't take down the whole head of the enemy. I might have wounded the enemy at the kneecaps, okay, where it needed to be wounded, to put it on one knee and slow it down. But the Most High God put me there just so that I can wound that doggone enemy, because the enemy was there destroying the mental capacity and lives of females in that industry, and I do mean melanated females. I have told my mother this story. I have not come completely out to tell you all here on this platform my whole story, my everything that I went through. You may have heard bits and pieces of my story. Excuse me. The devil is trying to stop me, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me. From speaking, okay? I have only told you all bits and pieces of my journey through the music industry. I have not told you all. if you go back down my timeline, you may be able to piece some things together. I talked about human trafficking before this big explosion of human trafficking has taken over our social media platforms to where it is in the mouths of everyone. I talked about human trafficking. I talked about, is our government and corporations one in the same entity? Before people realize that the United States of America is really not the United States of America, but it is actually a corporation. If you are educated in just the knowledge of Google, give me an amen, okay? This is stuff that we are in the age and the time that you can find out all of this information on your own, or somebody you might hear it in passing. But if you just take the time out and look it up yourself, you will wake up and you will not be in the dark anymore. You will open your eyes to realize you are in the matrix, and the computer keeps saying, follow the white rabbit. Hallelujah. Neo, follow the white rabbit. For you all that are waking up, for you all that are coming across this broadcast right now and don't understand what I'm talking about, I can only speak in so many words to you all. There are so many things I can say before the man shuts off or starts glitching this broadcast to you. This is not a game. This is for real. Follow the white rabbit. The white rabbit, for all that are waking up, will be your Google, your search engines, okay? What you don't understand is you are in the time of you are in the time of not the end, you're in the time of a new beginning. Okay, you are in the time of a new cycle. An old cycle has ended. A new cycle has begun. It is starting. And so when an old cycle has ended, they must give you all the information. They must give you all of the data. Do not go back to sleep. There is no rockabye. You don't want to be lullabied to bed, because all of those nursery rhymes were nothing but murderous tales that had you singing as if they were comfort tales when they tell you to rockabye your baby in a treetop till the branches break and the baby falls. Y'all better wake up. It's a nightmare out here, I understand. But to get over it and to get through it, you must elevate yourselves, your mind, and your vibration. Okay? Neo, follow the rabbit. Get the information you need to understand. Going to the polls and trying to vote whether Kamala Harris is black or white does not matter. These things are irrelevant. I don't even know how I got on here. Sometimes if I get to talking and going on a tangent, trust and believe, it's not me. This is the Most High is going to be taking y'all on a journey through this vessel right here. Y'all see that too? To that vessel right there, okay? So when I get to talking, sometimes the Most High wants somebody to hear what's popping, okay? I can't take it no more, because I can't keep walking around here looking like country bumpkin, like I done came from the Caucasus Mountains. Like I done got kicked out. They sending the white trucks, y'all. The men in black done pulled up. The men in black done pulled up. I done talked too long. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Hold on. Hold tight. I'm trying to put this tooth in. I'm back. I know when y'all say they, people say they. Who is they? The men in damn black is who they are, whether you believe it or not. The enemy, whether you believe it or not, is they. Okay? I'm back. As you can look out and see, there is no sun. There's a storm rolling in, but my device overheated. As soon as I pointed my phone at the doggone white truck, white vehicle that pulled up beside me, my phone went blank. My phone went black. No phone call came in. There was no text messages. As soon as I pointed it, when I told you, the men in black just rolled up. Oh, look at the storm. Look at the storm coming in. It's not hot out here. You can hear the storm coming in, but the Most High God said, play with her if you want to. Play with her if you want to. He done sent this storm this way. Okay? The elements are our friends. The animals are our friends. You better act like you know. Act like you know. Act like you know. The most Yahweh Shai walked on water. The elements are our friends. Okay? The animals are our friends. When them kids were teasing the prophet, I can't remember that prophet's name. When the animals, when that prophet's name, some children, some bad little children were teasing the prophet, and the prophet caught that bear, and that bear devoured them bad children. The elements, the animals, they are our friends. We are connected to them like they are connected to us, and they will move at our whim. Y'all better act like you know. So this white truck can pull up and overheat my phone with whatever device it was. But you best know that the elements came rolling in on your behind too, and that's why it got dark outside. Okay? Okay? Play with it. I'm telling y'all, I'm not from here. Hence the name Ethereal. I was told that in dreams many, many times. Hence the name Ethereal. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this tooth to act right. Trying to put this tooth back in here so I can see y'all. That's right. The elements came rolling up on y'all. Y'all rolled up on me in this white truck. Uh-huh. And the Most High rolled on y'all. Don't y'all know? Y'all outnumbered, outpowered, outstrength around this camp. We just here, I told y'all, costing, going through the motions. It is written. We have already won. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get these teeth together. I'm trying to get these teeth together before I come back on camera. Okay? I told y'all I'm real. I ain't fake around here getting some teeth together. So I can speak to y'all without this mask on. Y'all can laugh. Y'all can talk about a sister. But what you hiding that you ain't talking about? Huh? What you faking the funk about? Huh? And can I be real with myself? Could you ever show your imperfections? Huh? Could you ever show your imperfections? Because guaranteed, we all have imperfections, and I got a multitude of them. Okay? While people hating on me, thinking I'm perfect, putting whatever thoughts that they have about me, putting me on a pedestal, knowing I done been broke up, burnt up, bent up, possibly sex trafficked. because they think I'm better than them. Kind of way. They have their own imperfections that they can't deal with. Right? Let me take this down. The Most High sent a storm here. That white truck pulled up, and the Most High said, "Oh, not to. That is my daughter. I will blow this white truck that pulled up on me that made my camera go black. Y'all seen it in real life, real time. Made my camera go smooth black, heat up, and it's a storm out here. How the hell my phone get that heated as soon as I pointed it to that white truck that's got dark tint that you can't even see through? Illegal tint. The men in black. I know y'all think, oh my gosh, nobody is trying to mess with you. Okay. I'll let you think that. I'll let you think that. I'll let you stay. I'll let you. Hold on. If this two falls out, y'all, don't laugh. I try to put it in, but it don't feel stable. It don't feel. It's in. It don't feel stable, y'all. So I don't know. Most High ain't playing with y'all. Y'all stalkers. Y'all men in black. So let me see what y'all talking about real quick before I get out of here. I appreciate everyone coming through. Bless your heart. I can empathize with your what is that? Okay. Neo, the one. That's right. Neo, wake up. See, the Most High sent that storm. Something, I'm telling y'all, that phone went boom, smooth cutout. Speak life, sister. That's what's up. Where is that, Texas? Hey, Kaboosh, you came through yesterday, and then you was up out of here. You came through yesterday, and you was up out of here. I had to put my girlfriend. This is I gotta give her a name, but she sit on my lap where Bella used to sit. Okay, we don't play around here. We in Texas, baby. We in Texas, baby. It's late here in Africa. Oh, you're still in Africa. Are you gonna come back too? I wouldn't come back this way. Babylon is falling. Okay. Y'all. So y'all know it's real. That's why I said I'm gonna take you guys on this journey. But before I went on a tangent, y'all, before the Most High was speaking through me, y'all, that's what I'm gonna have to tell you. That doctor was so sweet. The doctor was so sweet and kind. I bought my house here, so I want you to stay. You want me to come to I normally don't wear a low cut, but I was throwing something today. Well, hey, come on, hit us, sister. I shall come to Africa get away from this because Babylon is everywhere, y'all. Y'all know Babylon is everywhere. But yeah, I would love to visit Africa. No joke on that one. No joke. I might stay. I might stay in Africa, or I said I might go to Mexico or Africa. Let me think of another place that might be a place. The Most High sent a storm. The Most High sent a storm on a white vehicle that I'm in a park, y'all. I'm gonna turn this around. I've been in this park where there's nobody around me. There's nobody. Can y'all see that? But this white vehicle came rolling up. There's nobody behind me. Now see that? Boom! That white vehicle, dark tinted windows, can't see in. Pulled up behind me, and when I pointed my phone at it, boom! The phone went black, and it went out for a little bit, and it said temperature overheating. I should have did a screenshot of it so you can see. I'm here in South Africa. Oh, lovely. South Africa is look, and the Most High said this deluge storm. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. So I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, South Africa is on. I would love to come visit South Africa, Caboose. So I would see what your house looking like over there. I bet it's lovely too. So guys, the doctor today was so sweet, encouraging. Telling me not to just give up on what this endeavor that I started with the job situation or the career situation or however you want to say it. So I just have to figure out a balance between the job and see how long I can endure that and why I'm there. And that's what got me on that tangent because you guys are there in whatever capacity, whatever you're going through, whoever has your path, there's a reason for that. And I know Exactly. Ain't nobody watching you. Okay. Okay. Wake up, Neo. Wake up. I'm here. I'm the computer that's blinking to tell you follow the white rabbit. The information highway is abundant. You don't even have to go to the dark web anymore. Matter of fact, the dark web is like MySpace. Okay, y'all remember MySpace when all this social networking started? It started with MySpace and it gets old. That's like, oh my God, it feels like ancient. That's the dark web. The dark web where all these little creepy crawlers hang out. There's something under the dark web. Now there's so much information out there. You are still asleep, and if you still think that you are in the days of old, my God, my God, my God, wake up. Neo, Neo, follow the white rabbit. When I say follow the white rabbit, that means study for yourself to show yourself approved. Okay? That's what it means here. Study for yourself to show yourself approved. When you hear somebody say something that just sounds ludicrous, before it becomes trending, hold on. Before it becomes trendy, you hear somebody say, you are not in the United States of America anymore. It hasn't been the United States of America since, oh, goodness. I don't even know when, I can't give you the exact date, but you can follow the white rabbit. You are in the corporation of America. There's no United States of America. Okay? But you have probably heard this by now. That's something that has been said time and time again. But now that it's trendy, now you want to believe. Believe before it's too late. Believe when you first hear it. Follow the white rabbit before you have to hear that it's trendy. And now you think you know something because it's trending. We are in the age of informational age. I don't care if you read on a second grade level. There is videos, there is voice communications via just audio books. There's no reason. There is none for you not to follow the white rabbit and wait or continue to eat your synthetic steaks that you think is real and taste so delicious and scrumptious. But the real food has been gone long, long ago. Let me see what y'all saying. Your name is Ethereal, is beautiful as you are. I totally empathize with your story. And people think that your life is perfect and have no idea how much you have gone through. Exactly. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. Yes. Speak that truth, sister. So glad that the doctor was encouraging to you. Will you be praying? I will be praying. Thank you. I feel you. Tell it. Thank you so much, guys. Charity, thank you. I appreciate that. Kaboosh, I appreciate you. Do you watch Ringo TV Raw last night? I think I did. I think I did when he was about polygyny. Sometimes I say it wrong, so I think that's the last one I watched. I was in there. I was in the chat clowning a little bit, talking. I don't know if Ringo caught what I was saying. I was in there clowning. Like I said, I am not trust and believe. If my brother is Yahushua, I am definitely his sister. I come to flip over tables in the synagogue. I'm a rider like Peter. I carries the knife and I will cut your ear off, and we can sit down and have good old wine when the party goes down, when my folks comes back in town. Okay, I'm truly real. I am I am here experiencing this, waking up to uh, the illusion right along with you all. But yeah, I was in Ringo's check clowning, talking about sweet potato pie. Ringo, I don't think you got it, my brother. You talking about a pumpkin pie. In the words of Bernie Mac, I don't eat no pumpkin pie. we down south. We eat sweet potato pie. Black folks eat sweet potato pie. That's why I said I got sweet potato pie. But anyway, y'all don't know what I'm talking about. And if y'all wasn't in the doggone Charity laughing. If y'all wasn't in our stream last night, but he was talking about polygyny and what other monogamy, being monogamous. If I'm saying that right, y'all know I gotta be careful with my new grill. It's wonky right now, but journey. You gonna see what happens with the grill. Can brother love a snaggletooth chocolate woman? I asked that question. I ain't getting nothing in the chat, so I guess we have to be perfect around here. I hear brothers talking about I don't know BBL sister. I ain't never one had no BBL. Y'all be wanting perfect women. Y'all be wanting perfect women. Y'all want the illusion still, my brothers. Yeah, y'all want the illusion. Y'all can't fool me. Y'all can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people. Y'all want the illusion. Y'all are visual creatures. Yes, you are. And you want the illusion, but you can talk a good game. A lot of them can talk a good game, y'all. They can. But we got to be honest with ourselves, right? We can't sit here and play like we can say brothers are visual creatures, but women don't want stability. What does stability equal up to nowadays, my brothers and sisters? If we're gonna be honest, that's help paying these bills out here. This streets is hard out here. I don't care if a sister got a job, don't got a job. She's trying to make it do what it do. Half time nowadays, you gotta have 3 and 4 jobs just to live in the hood. In the hood, okay? Yeah. So, we got to be real. Sisters want stability. Protection. I know we say these things are old, but we can't still say that men still have that so-called men are visual creatures and men want women to keep a status quo, but not the BBLs, because the BBLs got issues. I've been hearing BBLs kind of, you know. And with women, we can't have a double whammy. You know what I'm saying? We can't be having our pH getting thrown off by these men hopping in and out of some cooch, and then you got a BBL on top of that. Lord have mercy. And then if you got other issues, if you detoxing, your body can be going through changes. You know what I'm saying? We can't be doing all that. Can't be doing all that, women. Men want that. They want that status quo. They want that. They want those turns. They want the women to make other men turn their heads because they want the trophy wife. They want the trophy girlfriend. They want a aesthetic. Come on, can we talk? Can we be real? That's why I say, can you love a chocolate snaggletooth woman? Don't wait till the tooth fixed, my brothers. Don't wait till this tooth get fixed and try to hit a sister up. Okay? Don't wait. Can we go out and go get have a little wine on a deck somewhere, on a lake somewhere, and I be snaggled? Huh? Hell to the no. I already know the answer to that question. No, we can't. Because you are visual creatures. Yeah. And so, with that being said, stop acting like women don't want to. Can you pay my bill? Can you pay my telephone bill? I don't care if I got a job. It's still hard. Can you pay my electric bill? Can you get me an oil change? Can you put some wheels on my truck? Can you... Stability. even though she's out here working, because if you don't work, you gonna starve. Ain't women ain't staying at home. These are not back in ancient times where women you stand until a suitor comes along, and you got Job. Let me see, Abraham looking for a wife. You know, and he on a mission. He done sent his servants out. Families is staying together in their huts and they tabernacles and churches is what was they call them? What was the tents called where they stayed? Not the tabernacles, but what was they called? I can't remember. Got to be more people. But they stayed in their tents. They stayed, family was family. Y'all know it's not like that no more. You ain't sending your servant men out throughout the lands, men, to go into towns searching for your wife because it's time for you to marry Abraham. You ain't sent your servant man out, and he done went to you done got the heads up. Look, go to your kinsmen over the hills and through the woods. To your kinsman's house you shall go. Once you make it to your kinsman's house, you let them know you looking for a wife. Y'all, we can't act like we in biblical times. Y'all want biblical times, but y'all in 2024, where people out here got to have apartments, got to have transportation, or they pitting they feet, walking to and fro, get where they need to go. If they don't get up to go to work, they gonna starve. They not staying at mama's house because mama is 13. Yeah, mama 13 now. When I was coming up, it was an epidemic where your grandmas was 35. Your great grandmas was 35. It was an epidemic when I was coming through. When the crack epidemic was coming along online and all that. And they was talking about all these teenage, a teenage love. You know what I'm saying? And Brenda head up and all that. But nowadays, y'all talking about y'all want younger women. Oh, I done got y'all. Who got me on this tangent? Somebody got me here. I'm here. So I'm gonna let y'all know. We ain't in Abraham's time, okay? We are using the Bible as a guide, as a cheat sheet, as a way for us to, because sometimes we get off track. We bump our heads. We forget. It's not to worship the Bible. The Bible is for my people. The Bible is a cheat sheet, okay? So families are not huddled together in their abodes, in their towns, and we are not in our tribes, okay? And we are not sending because quiet as it's kept, Israel is rich. Black folks was rich, okay? So just like him had his handmade man help, whatever they called them, Sarah, we're going to get to Sarah, but had women, handmaidens to help her because we rich. I keep telling y'all see holes in sweater now because a sister favorite sweater, and I done washed it to the holes and came through, okay? But I didn't realize the holes in my sweater when I threw it on, but I threw it on. But I'm rich, although my appearance may fool you. I'm not rich, matter of fact. You right. I heard you. I'm not rich. I am wealthy. I am beyond wealthy. My daddy is more than daddy. What was Annie's daddy's name? Bucks, Big Bucks, Mr. Bucks. My daddy is Alba, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. He made all of this, me and you. And I got part of him in me. So you better check yourself or you wreck yourself. Okay? So we rich. So Abraham was rich when he was looking for a wife. No women in his immediate um, vicinity, okay? But he had workers because he rich. I know y'all think them people back in the day wasn't rich because they had cattle, money. They had land, money. They had sheep, chickens, goats, money, 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 money. Okay? But they wasn't interbreeding. You know why they wasn't interbreeding with each other? Because it was already written. You got tribes everywhere, all throughout the land. But you ain't sleeping with your sister. You ain't sleeping with your mama. You ain't sleeping with your cousin. It was written. We ain't interbreeding. So you want your wife, you better go out to these other tribes. Holler back if you're paying attention. Okay? So Abraham was ready to marry. So he rich. He done sent his man, his guy, to the other lands because it was put in his ear. Go to your kinsmen and find a wife for Abraham. Here, Abraham, let me tell you men something about a woman that ain't changed since change. We love lovely things. Okay? While and this ain't a Ringo or anything like that, so don't get it twisted. But I'm just saying, I just need to speak to women because I hear men's voices, and I might have heard something in Ringo's thing that I wanted to tap into. But this is not to downplay him or anything, so don't get it twisted. But let me finish what I'm saying. We love pretty things. We are ladies. Y'all holler about stop being masculine. Well, stop downplaying our femininity. Stop acting like we don't like flowers and perfume. Stop acting like we don't want to be taken care of. Like we don't get tired. We are not machines. We are not robots. We are not the new AI. Don't act like we don't like lovely things. Abraham knew women love lovely things. Women love beauty things. We love gold and silver and diamonds. Oh, yeah, we don't wear wedding rings, but we'll wear a necklace, a bracelet, some bangles, some earrings, and a heartbeat. Okay? You might wonder, where the hell is she going with this story? Well, let me finish it up for you. Abraham, it was time for Abraham to get a wife. He can't interbreed. We don't do that. We are royalty. We have royal blood. We have stardust, if you will. Gold flowing through our vessel. Silver, copper. Okay? Go to your kinsmen in the other lands where the other tribes are and find him a wife. He sent his handservant to the other lands with what? With what? Jewelry, bangles, gold, jewelry. With these parts of the story. Jewelry. If a handmaiden helps you, this is who will be the cue to this is who your wife is going to be, or the wife of Abraham shall be. Follow this handmaiden. Did y'all read the story? Or do I need to continue? Because y'all men act like we ain't got feelings. Y'all act like we don't like things. Y'all act like we just want to be in the kitchen cooking and cleaning. Y'all act like we not smart. Act like we children. Y'all act like we don't want to look pretty. Like we just want hair wrapped up. Like we just want our face covered up. Like we don't want no smell good. Like we don't like nice, expensive perfumes. What's wrong, men? Where have y'all mind gone to? The men of oldness. Y'all holler about Solomon. Solomon had a whole regimen for his women. Yes, I'm going to preach today about this other forget about. Abraham's partner, his handmaid, went to the his kinfolks on the other side, but not his kinfolks. You know, like the third and fourth cousin type folk. On the other side, the other tribes. He gave them jewelry, nice things for the ladies. When you say don't do this for the lady, that's what it was. That's what I wanted to tell you, Ringo. Don't tell men don't take women out to eat. That's what it was. But this is not about that, though. But nice things for the ladies. Okay? The servant at the well, it be going down at these wells, though, right? The servant at the well gets to the well. Who does he happen to see? Not about the lady at the well. This is about Abraham and Sarah. Okay? How Abraham hooked up with Sarah. Y'all don't know that story? Abraham ain't sent his boy into town say, yo, chick, my homeboy, he need a wife. You look okay. You can flip a couple of, flapjacks. Hips look right at him. Yeah. You'll do. Turn around. Bend over. Spread them wide. Okay. I think he'll like you. What the hell? No. Abraham sent jewelry. Abraham sent gold bangles. With his handmaid, a male handmaid. I don't know what they call them. Servant. That servant went to the well. Sarah was at the well. Sir, I see you are a trailer. Are your horses thirsty, sir? Let me water your horses for you. Are you hungry? Let me go into town to tell my father that a stranger has approached our village, and we will prepare nourishment for you so that you can be on your way during your travels. Servant already knew. That's the one. That's the one right there. Servant said, maiden, yes, please, water my horses. Let your father know that I will be coming to town to speak to your father. I will. Maiden, you run off. Here are some bangles, jewelry. Here is some 24 karat gold jewelry for you, my lady. Take this along with you. Oh, you kind and most generous sir. Thank you. I will run. My father and my house know that you are here, and you will be joining shortly. Ran to town. Y'all forget about the women's part. She ran to town. Father, there's a stranger at the well. He is coming. I watered his animals, and I gave him drink. And I told him to come to town so he can be rested, and we feed him, and that he can go on his way. Daughter, well done. Father, look, the stranger. He gave me gold bangles. Well, those are beautiful, my daughter. The stranger is coming, Father. Father, here is the stranger. Hello, sir. How are you? I am here. I am Abraham's servant. I am looking for a wife for my master. Come. You are family. Family from the sister of the whoever sister. Y'all know. Y'all got to go through numbers. Y'all got to read your Bible, ladies. I'm talking to the ladies, too. Because you get caught up thinking you ain't supposed to get nothing but to bend over, show the world. No. Abraham then sent gold, jewelry. He know what the ladies like. Abraham was a player. No, he wasn't a player, but he sure knew what the ladies like. We like fine things. We like to be treated feminine. Matter of fact, Abraham was so rich when the servant, his personal servant, ate, slept, enjoyed the nice festivities of the family. You know, Sarah had a sister Rachel. Y'all know that too, right? Sarah had a sister Rachel too, right? She wasn't so cute. She was all right. You know how you guys say she all right. But she ain't like Sarah. Sarah was a bad mama jamma. She was a looker. She was a looker. Ooh, Sarah was hot. That servant knew this is Abraham's wife. I have to go back to my masters to let him know that I have found him a wife. Sarah daddy wasn't, I know a lot of us don't have daddies. A lot of girls, don't have daddies. A lot of you boys don't have daddies either. So how y'all trying to do what we did in days of old, sometimes it ain't working like it would work. It should work, but it ain't. We got to manipulate the situation. We got to mold the matrix that we're in. Abraham's, servant picked out Sarah from the crew, from the sisters, because Sarah was so sweet, so kind, so beautiful. She was a fair maiden of the land. Sarah, yes, 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 kind stranger. My master is looking for a wife. Sarah ain't even looked at Abraham yet. She ain't placed eyes on him. Would you be so kind to marry my servant? My master. Oh yes, yes. As she looking at these gold bangles, she dripping. Sarah dripping. Yes, yes. I will marry your master. Yes. I will go back and let him know. Let me tell you something. But before the servant left, Sarah introduced the whole family. Sister, Rachel, y'all forgot Rachel was in the mix. The daddy was like, nah, Abraham gonna have to come to the village. I got Abraham gonna have to come this way before my daughter Sarah gonna marry anybody. But before the servant left, Rachel, my lovely Rachel, here is gold for you, bangles, jewelry for you as well, Rachel. Rachel, oh, thank you. I know you men have to realize when you read these words, you have to realize of our side of the story. Our side of the story. It's in there. Oh, it's in there. Are you paying attention? It's not ignore the woman. Ignore what she wants. Ignore that the woman has been from day one to be having stability set in her soul from the man. Stability, abundance. Abraham was a man. He ain't saying just because he ain't saying go to a woman. He needed a wife and wanted him to set up for the wife. Who other females in the spot, sisters, cousins, them all out. That's how rich Abraham was. Okay, yeah, these men in the Bible was no joke. Okay, I don't care if they was in the field like Abraham was a shepherd man. I don't care if they was David in the castle. I don't care if they was Solomon in the castle and not the field. My forefathers was rich. No, I keep making a mistake, Father. My forefathers were wealthy. Okay? And treat their women like the handmaidens that their women had and will have again. Wake up. We are in a new cycle. I got next. handmaidens again. Hello? I'm not going to treat my handmaidens low and beneath me. And my husband will not treat me as I'm a handmaiden because I have royal blood flowing through my veins. I am Judah. Do you get it? I hope you do. These men did not go and say, bring me that one because she looks good, and put her in this low-down dungeon of a house, or put her in the shed with the rest of the animals. No. We are royalty. Have you bumped your head? My fathers knew how to take care of women. What? Don't expect a man to do what? Expect a woman. You will not expect me to do nothing but have a child because my handmaidens, let's get it together. This royal vessel will produce royal children. Yes, they will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. But what I need to get my brothers to understand is that the shift that is coming, you will have to get out of the mindset of the shift that has fallen. The days of old. The days of old. Yes, now that when you look around this matrix that you're still in, you still see that we are in common homes. You still see that maybe you might be in a luxury sky-rise apartment, Judah. But that's not all of Judah. And of Judah's women, the royalty, whether you be a king or whether, I don't know how many jewels you will have in your crown, which will put you in hierarchy, a higher archive. You know what I'm saying? Hierarchy. Okay? Everybody will not be equal. There's no such thing as equal. But there is such thing as royalty. And we all, as Judah, or whatever tribe you are royal. And whatever works you do and the mission that you complete will determine, the jewels that you have in the crown will determine your level. Do you think? And I am going to be pushing out. I know I'm old right now, but this new body, the glorified body that will produce, I know, don't know that there will be a re-emerging of more glorified bodies through our glorified bodies. Do you really think that your ladies, your royal blood, will be producing children, and that they will be in the kitchen too? Riddle me this. They will tell the kitchen staff what to do. They will tell the drivers of your spaceships what universe, what dimension they will travel to. The children that they produce from the glorified womb portals that they have will have their own handmaidens. You need to think about the quality and the level of the woman that will be sitting beside you, and pray that she has completed her mission and that her crown will have just as many jewels as yours does, sir. You may be beneath her with crowns of jewels, sir. And her husband But there will be levels to this. Do not think for 1 minute that we will be in a kitchen in this new shift that is coming upon us. We are royalty. So, with that being said, the men of old, my forefathers, have given you a playbook of how to seduce women, how to take care of your multiple wives. Did you forget about Solomon? Perfumes and oils, flowers and gardens. That is how he treated his wives. Wives that he wanted to incorporate into his fold. Well, they went through a regiment. You see, when we have brothers that, if you only think about the bedroom. Hold on for a minute, guys. Let me turn the car off. I don't want it to go dead. You only think about the bedroom and the kitchen for your stomachs to be filled in this realm, and don't visualize what is coming. You might be your forefathers before you, the ones of old, the ones that we look back and think that they were in ancient times, right? And we think that we are in modern times because we're so advanced with technology that has already been here. That's already been here. There's nothing new under the sun, right? But you think that you're in modern times, but if you use the Bible as the playbook that it is, and you want multiple lives, perfumes and oils and fine linen, you see. Not get what she wants. Forget that this is a, what do you call her that I hear in these streets, weaker vessel. I need my brothers to get out of the mindset of the shift. Go back to the playbook if you cannot go forward in your thought patterns. Go back to the playbook. Esther. When Esther was one of many women to be a wife, right? The king, I can't remember his name, had a regiment. Esther, welcome to the palace, Esther. Every day, Esther, you must bathe in the oils from the king of Persia that is brought every hour on the hour from donkeys and mules that come through the valleys of the shadow of death. And they make it here. These oils are fine oils. You must bathe in the water of the spring in the middle of the valley every morning, Esther. Once you completed bathing, you must be rubbed with the roses that have been picked freshly from the gardens of the palace, Esther. After you've been rubbed with these oils and spices, Esther, you must dress these fine linens that are prepared every morning for you to choose from, Esther. before you are able to have what do they call it in days of old? Before you can have a meeting with the king. Did y'all catch that? I'm gonna see who caught that. I'm gonna wait see who caught that. Did the king, who had Esther was part of a regiment, a flock of women. The king was ready for a new wife, right? Esther wasn't the only one the king was looking at. Did the king say, "Are the women ready? Okay, bring the women in. Okay, where do you work? Okay, you got a job? Okay, how much money you bringing in every month? Okay, you continue to do that. Okay, what did you say? What did she say over there in the back? She needed help with her light bill. Who took this one? Sees her. That one in the back sees her. Get her out of here. Yeah, get her out of here. Matter of fact, take her to the dungeon to let her rot. Okay, who's next? Oh my goodness, so many. Where do you work at? Okay. Where do you work? Where do you work? I have a point that I am trying to make here. No. I'm taking you back, and then I'm going to drop it off where we're going to end. Because I know a lot of guys going to say, well, in Ezekiel it says 7 women will cling to one man in the end. I'm going to get there before I get off of here. Because a lot of my brothers' mindsets, they have the days of old, the world has died, still in their minds. They look around and think that this is how it's going to be, when it's going to be magnificent. When it's going to be magnificent. Okay? When Esther came to the palace amongst many of women, all of these women that the king wanted had to do that same regiment that Esther had to do every morning and every day as they stayed in the palace. Let me say that one more again. Every morning and every day, bathe in the spring water. Be washed and oiled down with fine oils, herbs and spices. Dressed in the finest linens. These men of old and renown knew how to treat women. And it's ingrained in us. Just like you hear about slavery and slavery effects that are still ingrained, the children of slave of us, Israel, the waking of Israel, just like you hear about trauma and PTSD, how things are in your Akashic records. They store in your memory banks. Stability, being taken care of, is stored in our memory banks as women. Just like looking upon a beautiful maiden is stored in your memory banks as men. So trying to separate that in this day and time will never happen. It will never happen unless you have a woman that has been so traumatized that she will go with any plan, anything, anyone that will come and save her from herself. Instead of looking upon the Most High and knowing if a man doesn't come your way, your man must not be in this dimension. Meaning it's not your time here. Okay? Solomon, his wife's palaces. I know you hear Solomon had many wives. Why did the Most High Yah tell Solomon, these women are going to ruin you? hmm Solomon, these strange women are going to ruin you. Just by, let's think about this, man. Solomon was the wisest and richest. His women were not all piled up in one big castle. If we are going to teach and preach and talk about what the men had in days of old, let's talk about what the ladies had in days of old. They had their palaces. Yes. Yes, they did. Solomon, the Most High Yah, forewarned him about going outside of his tribal community with these strange women, for they have their own system of worship. They have their own gods that they worship too. And they are going to ruin you, Solomon. How is that, you might add? You're not thinking. It came from Persia. And someone came from, a wife came from India. Someone had how many wives? 700? If you can put the number down in the chat. How many concubines? Y'all let me be careful with this too. Somehow back. We gonna think about this. Why would the Most High forewarn Solomon about these women coming from lands far and in between? Not just regular women off the street, royal daughters of royal kings and queens, but from royal lands other than his own. Do you think these kings and queens produce daughters to live in the same castle? Oh my God. Oh my God. My. No, I will answer that for you. These daughters, princesses that came from foreign lands with their foreign gods, got their own castles, their own gardens, their own handmaidens and maidens, and their own tabernacles. Ooh! Did I touch upon something? Their own tabernacles. Let me, for you all that don't understand what tabernacle is, their own churches. They weren't in the same castle arguing with the Queen of Persia because the Queen of Persia wanted to put up Buddha. And the queen, whatever Persia had, I don't know, a lion, tiger, bear, because that's what they worshipped. That's what she worshipped. And the Queen of India was in the same castle as the Queen of Persia, and she wanted to put up her statue of Buddha in the same castle. And all this argument would occur because not only did he didn't have wives, he didn't have 3 wives. I believe it was 700 wives, all of their own belief systems, all of their own churches, all of their own palaces. This is how rich you have to understand that King Solomon was. Not rich. I need to pop my own hand. Not rich. How wealthy he was. Okay? This is how wealthy he was. women had their own palaces, their own gardens, their own handmaidens, their own servants, and their own churches where they worshiped their foreign gods. And that is what Yah warned King Solomon about. That is what made King Solomon go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. The women are gods. The women had their own churches, their own sacrifices that they made to their own gods on their own land in Solomon's kingdom, not in the same castle. Wealth drove Solomon crazy. We forget that these women of old were royalty. You, my brothers, have got to understand that we are royalty. We are not your handmaidens. We sit beside you. We are your helpmates. We are the ride or dies with you. You do not walk over us. We do not walk behind you. We walk and sit beside you. And our crowns will have royal diamonds, rubies, beryl, jewels from our work here in this realm. Before you think that we are the peasants and that we are the handmaidens and that we are the worker bees, you must think again. We are royal. So that leads me up to Ezekiel. For my brothers, one man have 7 wives. This is what Ezekiel prophesied. Yes. And these women will have their own. I hope you followed me along this journey. These women will have their own houses, castles. Holla back. Let me say that one more time. These women will have their own property. These women will have their own food. These will have their own. Take away our reproach. From days of old till now, women outnumber men. We do not need a multitude of men to reestablish a dimension. Let me say that one more time. We do not need a multitude of men to reestablish a dimension. The vital aspect of reestablishing dimension is the womb, the portal. But knowing that we are going to be reestablishing a royal bloodline in a new shift, we are going to want the top of the line males to procreate with. We do not need a plethora of men to reestablish a dimension. Holla back if you hear me. Take away our reproach means that we will have the honor, and our offspring will have honor of having not a broken line, not a baby daddy when they walk into a new dimension. They will be known as the house of the black stone. That might be your new name. And all of the children from the house of the black stone came from this royal bloodline. This man who made it through the Great Tribulation. Take away our reproach. We will no longer have baby mamas and baby daddies. We are going into a new dimension. Stop looking at it from the old and look at it from the new. We do not need a plethora of men to start a new. We need the vessel of the woman to bring forth the house of the gray rock, the house of the diamonds. One man, 7 women. Our reproach is gone. Our children that walk in the new dimension will be known as the child of the house of the black rock. Will be known as the house of the barrel. Will be known as the children of the gray sky. The reproach will be gone. Do you understand now? Stop thinking with your lower region, because we do not need it. We only need a few. And the few men that survive the tribulation, you are the house that the Father built. So, reproach will be gone, and our children will no longer be bastards. Our bloodlines will no longer be splintered. So if you're thinking that Ezel was telling you it's going to be a party, y'all, and you're going to have 7 women to 1 woman, to 1 man, because your Johnson is time for your Johnson celebrated, think again. Those 7, you should be so happy to ask for them to cleave unto you. And you, my brothers, should worry. Will you make it through the tribulation to be the house of Beryl and bring forth in this new division the house of the lion? We will have our own. You are right. Just like all the women of old, royal women, we always have had our own servants, maidens. And it is turning back to that time. But if you are looking at us, upon us, my brothers, as if we are the handmaidens to you, will you look again? Our crowns will be heavy as well, and our vessels are priceless. Which house will your children be known for? How many crowns will they be on the grass talking to their other fellow brethren? I am from the house of the gray rock, where my father came through the tribulation, and his crown has 35 royal beryl stones in it. And not only does his crown have 35 beryl stones at the top of his crown, but at the bottom of the base of his crown, there are diamonds, 72 diamonds, and 35 rubies. We are the house of the great rock. Who will your children say they are in the new cycle? This cycle is old. It's over. And it's not about us being under your feet, because they will bow to us. Madame, House of the Lion, wearer of 25 beryl stones, 35 diamonds, 38 pearls, 35 rubies. Welcome. Are your children here? And your husband? There is land here for you. Welcome to the celebration. How many diamonds, rubies, beryl stones will you have in your crown? Will your family have for their house? We are royal. Understand that. We are not your handmaidens. We are your helpmates, and we will help to rule in the new cycle with our helpmates and our hand servants underneath us. So if you want a ham sandwich, you can roll over to me and say, baby, I want a ham sandwich. Well, we don't eat ham. Helpmates, that's right. You can roll over to me as your helpmate and say, baby, we won't be eating meat. Bring me some, I have a taste for some grapes. And those new delicious, scrumptious, I don't know, they're fruits or what they are, baby. You brought from the 18th dimension when you went out on your journey last week. I would love some of that, baby. Would you, honey? Oh, no problem. Ring. Yes, madam. House of the 25, 85, 95, diamonds, pearls, and rubies. House of the Lion. Can I help you? My husband, he requires those nuggets of fruits that I brought back from 13th or 18th dimension that I flew to the other day. Bring up and serve them to him. Are you happy, baby? I hope that I make you happy, because we're here eternity. Shall we go and fly to another dimension tomorrow? Maybe we should make a galaxy ourselves. How about that? I would love to make a new galaxy. Would you like to do that, honey? Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Is there a tomorrow? I was just joking. Never go to sleep. I had a flashback for a minute, baby. We'll do that in a few minutes, because we shall never sleep or die again. So when you think about us in Ezekiel and our reproach, think about the houses that we are getting ready to build. How many stones and diamonds and rubies. And what will your house be called? That is what Ezekiel is talking about, my brothers and sisters. Respect is given just as it is received. Let me read your comments before I get out of here. My goodness. Okay. Christy, a nice diary for the ladies to make sure that you can take care of the ladies. That's right. Diary. Yep, that's right. Yes, I will be a good wife. I can take care of you too. Your voice is your voices are so cute, but hilarious. Thank you. I am a storyteller, guys, and you know I work with children are my first passion in working. So when I told stories, I would switch in and out. So I hope y'all guys don't mind that. um, let me see. Abraham and Sarah were half brothers and sisters. I don't know. Maybe I can't say. No, I do know that it was said that he sent his servant to the land of their kindred, something like that. So it's been a minute since I read that story. Yeah. I think that's why I'm still single because I weigh all men against my daddy. No one can measure up, and I had to stop doing that. I want a man like my father. I saw how my mother was. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I say pray on it. Everybody, all of us, we have faults. All of us do. We are not perfect, right, Christy? Charity. We are not perfect. So, yes, have expectations. But just like I was I hope my men did not get offended with that. I was trying to get them to see the side of the woman in the Bible, right? Because we hear about the men and what the man has, the wives and yada yada yada. But we don't hear, and we know these men in the Bible are rich and they were wealthy, and we don't hear the side of the woman that these women were rich, wealthy, and they weren't just married off into from poverty to wealth. They came from wealthy families. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, and even when when in Solomon's situation, even when it was wives he wasn't supposed to have, he didn't get just women off the streets. These women were from wealthy families, and they weren't just housed in one castle. This is what corrupted Solomon's mind from them having their own tabernacles, worship centers, and gods, you know? Act royal. Act royal then. Wait a minute. Act royal then. We are seeds bearers. That's right. Y'all are what is that? Okay, Inca. I cannot see, and I'm probably not pronouncing this, or I'm trying to pronounce it in my head, y'all. These modern women are nothing like the women of the Bible. Who? Of course they're not. You modern men are nothing like the men of the Bible. What are you talking? We have to stop doing that. We have to stop doing. You so mad. You're you. These modern women are nothing like men of the Bible. You modern men are nothing like the men of the Bible. We know that. We got it. We know that we are not like men and women of old. Neither sex are not like the men and women of old. We're not going to do this blame game. We're not going to have the Adam syndrome. Both are not like the men and women of old. The higher Oh, I just read that. How me and my sister were treated and protected, loved, right, by your father. Right, I get that. The higher. The women nowadays expect um, princess treatment when they act like harlots. I'm sure. What I'm not here to do, I'm not here to, and the stories I told just a few minutes ago, were not here to have a tug of war about how the women of, we know that they're harlots. Nowadays, y'all call them 304 thought. We know that. And we know that there are men out here that do horrendous things. We know that. But we know that this cycle is ending. Know that for sure. And these harlots and 304s, if they don't get it together, they're going to be left in the smoke and ashes of the old world. Just like the men that don't get it together. All men are not walking in sunshine. I'm walking in sunshine. Oh, they're not all great men. Just like women are not all great. We have to understand that. And we have to put our minds in that capacity of understanding. Okay? And we have to work with the people who want to change. And just like before I went down this whole tangent of storytelling, the at the end when Yahushua was being hung, he was hanged between two thieves. And at the end, the thief repented, right? And said, "Remember me." So there's harlots out here that's still walking the stroll, still got our baby mamas. Does not mean that they cannot change. The thugs and gangsters and whatever they're doing does not mean they don't have the opportunity to change. They just have to realize it. They have to realize it. We can talk and tell them they have the opportunity because a change is coming. If they can't see it or not, we're telling them it is. Okay? They have the opportunity. We can't shut the door because you done came across a couple of them. Uh, Solomon had 700 wives and 400 concubines. Oh, thank you. I knew it was about 700. Y'all, y'all women are so outspoken and overrated and so full of yourselves. What do you want, a man? What do you want, a man? That comment stands out to me as a statement that you want a man. Let me read it again. Y'all women are so outspoken and overrated, and so full of yourselves. Mm. You might want to reevaluate yourself. You might be dealing with some issues. A woman is overrated. That sounds like you might be looking for Mr. Goodbar yourself, sir. I'm not trying to be ugly, but think about what you just said in that comment. If you chase women and money, you lose all your spiritual powers. Nobody's telling you to chase women and money. Charity spoke up to that. Ooh, you speaking right now. Will you make it through the tribulation and know what house your generation that will come from? That's deep. That's right. These men, I mean, we have to. and when I say these men, some of them that preach on Ezekiel, how that the women will cleave unto 7 women will cleave to one man, do not realize that these women and these men are the ones who have made it through tribulation. These are the ones who will be who did not die also. Okay? That made it through tribulation will re create, and their houses will be without blemish. Okay? Take away our reproach. What would your house be known for? All right. All right, guys. I have talked to you, I don't even know how long. And I'm out and much, much love.